What is up, football fans and Barcelona fans, mostly? Um, Today is the day, the big game, Bayern Munich versus Barcelona. Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. We're facing Bayern away, and it's gonna be a tough game. It's really gonna be a really tough game. But I have faith that we can do better than we did before. This video I'm just gonna talk about a little bit of the about the lineup that was just confirmed, and there's some surprises in that lineup definitely, and some of that makes me a little bit worried. But I think maybe I still trust Xavi knows what he's doing, and we can maybe still work it out. First off, we have. I just want to say that I'm sorry that I haven't done a review of the last game in the weekend. That game ended. There was a lot of things happening after that game, during that game as well, with someone in the crowd getting a heart attack as well and all that. So I didn't. Afterwards, I really didn't get the chance to do it. And also, I watched something else directly after. I was busy. So a review of that will be coming as well after this game. I'll do a short review in my review video of the Barca Bayern game. So, but we did win that 4-0, and that was a really solid performance, especially in the second half. But now onto the lineup. The lineup is as follows: in goal, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. At least as I see, I don't know how the formation is gonna be 100%, but I'll talk about that in a second. But as it is, Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. I believe Ronald Araujo is probably gonna be at right back if they do play with back, possibly, or they can switch with Koundé. But it's Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Ronald Araujo, Jules Koundé, and here where the two surprises come in. Andreas Christensen is being chosen over Eric Garcia by Xavi in this game. Surprisingly, because I believe Eric Garcia has been doing really well in the last few games. He's been really improving and he has done a good job. So I'm really surprised to see him drop to the bench in this game. I don't know why. Maybe he saw in training that maybe Christensen has is in a better form or something. Maybe he feels it fits better for his plan, like his tactics in this game. But I don't know. That's a little bit surprising. I feel a little bit unfair to Eric Garcia, but that is what it is. I think he can definitely still. I think Christensen can still do a decent enough job in center back. I'm not too worried about that one. The one I am worried about, though, and this one is a more surprising, is Marcos Alonso being chosen over Alejandro Balde in left back. This is a very surprising choice because Marcos Alonso has barely even played with the team, if at all. And I can't remember if he got maybe subbed in the last game or so, but possibly. But overall, but he has barely played at all with this team enough to get to really warrant really starting in such a big game. I don't know. I just don't really see him as match fit for something like this, or at least like good enough together with the team, like good enough chemistry with the team. But I guess Xavi has seen something in him. I guess he really sees something special in him that he trusts him this much to really start in such a big game. Maybe it's because he's more offensive. Maybe he can work well as a right wing back. He does kind of do that, like left wing back. I mean, he does kind of do well. He somewhat, we've seen him Chelsea do that. Like he can go up a little bit more, and maybe Xavi will switch it to a 3 at the back and go with a 3-4-3-2 maybe, or 3-2 or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Dembele and Lewandowski up on top in a 2 pairing, but I don't know. I just don't really know. It's a bit of a surprise, really, to see him really. So when I saw that first being reported by Sport, I didn't believe it. I couldn't really believe it. I thought it was a joke, but it really is. He really is starting. So I just I really don't understand it, but we'll see. Hopefully it will work out, and hopefully Xavi knows what he's doing with this, because it's a big risk. Definitely, it's a big risk because he has to. If he's gonna attack, he also has to go back and defend a lot too. So but he's not the quickest player, yeah, at least compared to Balde. But some say maybe it's because Balde is way too young still. Like maybe this him starting such a big game and having so much pressure on him will not do well for him. But I don't know. I don't know. He is at least better than Jordi Alba, I can say that at this moment. But I just haven't seen much from him yet to really be confident in his abilities. But yeah, we'll see. Sorry guys, got a phone call. And I had to pick it up. But where was I? Yeah. Uh, I haven't seen enough of Marcos Alonso really to really be sure on what and his qualities and what he can really do. So I don't know what Xavi really is gonna do and what the tactics really will be, but let's hope it really just works out. I trust him in that he knows what he's doing, and there's always substitutions he can make. But one thing I do know that we have to take care of every single chance we get tonight. We have to make sure that at least most of our chances go in goal. Seriously, at least every third chance needs to be in goal, because they are gonna attack too a lot, and it's gonna be tough if we miss a lot of chances and waste a lot of chances, and it's not gonna be good for us. Just Bayern doesn't need much to really bring scores, so we need to make sure to outscore them tonight, and also make sure to get the tactics right and block them off from getting the true balls in. Because their lineup is consistent, at least their midfield is consisting of Kimmich and Sane and what is his name now? I cannot remember his name, but the usual, pretty much their strongest up. Those players that really play that. When you have the youngster that they have, he's gonna be playing up front alongside with Mane, and we cannot let them get the true balls through to their forwards, to Mane and him. We have to make sure to really hold them off as much as possible and not let them get those true balls, because that it's gonna be very dangerous. That in the past has been our downfall. And we let them through way too easy, and they just kept scoring. We need to hold that off tonight. I really do hope we can do that. I have strong belief in the team that we can get a good result from here. A draw would not be the end of the world. I would be okay with it, but it depends on how the game has really gone by. Mostly right now, I'm feeling I want a win. Before the game right now, I'm feeling like I want the win. I feel like we can do the win. But if it comes down to it, a draw will not be absolutely terrible. But it will be the best for us to really win here, because tonight now Inter are playing. They're winning 2-0 against Victoria Pilsen. So they will be slowly catching up to us with their goals. Not with the goals, but with the points. Yeah, Pilsen has a red card, I believe, as well. But that doesn't really change my day. We knew that Inter was gonna win tonight. Not in some dominant fashion as we did, but they are winning currently 2-0 with goals from Dzeko and Dumfries. So we need to make sure that we get this win, because that will help us out a lot, especially then when we go and face Inter next away at their stadium too. If we can get a win there, we will be 3 points ahead of Bayern. Even if Bayern win against Pilsen, we will be ahead of them. And then we keep going like that and go ahead with 3 to eventually maybe even 6 points ahead if we keep winning our games. So this game is important in a lot of different ways for many different reasons. For the group stage, for the points, for the mentality of the team, for the history, like for the rest of the season, even for all the players and for the fans. This is a big must win, and I really believe that we can do it, and I hope that we can do it, and I hope that Xavi really gets all the tactics right, and that Lewandowski and Dembele and Rafinha are all on fire tonight, that they can provide the goals. The Xavi get the tactics right, get the substitutions right, and all that, because I will not be able to stand another dumb, humiliating defeat against Bayern. I've had enough of it. We need to end that now. We need to get our first win pretty much over here at the Allianz Arena. We need to get our first win there now. Tonight is night, hopefully. Anything can happen though. Anything can happen. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I believe we can do it. We have the strength, we have the players, we have the talent. So I'm hoping for the absolute best. And for my score prediction, I really don't know what I'm really fully gonna put, but I can maybe see a 3-2 if we go full on. I know it's gonna be a tight game, so maybe a 3-1 or a 3-2, possibly. But it can go any other way. I would love to have my score prediction be wrong and us go and winning with even more. That would be even greater. But I don't know. You just have to wait and see. But that at least is my prediction, and those are my thoughts on the lineup and the game ahead. So let's hope for the best, and hopefully we can get this win. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're not done that already. Ring the notification bell to get notified next time I upload match reviews and news about Barcelona, and also other teams, and sometimes other many different competitions in football and all that stuff. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and let's hope for the best tonight. Visca Barca. See you then.